Hey, right guys, Truth Much is Joey, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 9 of Glee Season 5 titled Frenemies. We've had two of maybe the worst episodes of Glee in a row. They had a mid-season break, obviously. We had December 5th, 2013, so we're in 2014 now when this episode was released. So I'm hoping it's kind of like a fresh start. I'm not expecting season 1, 2 and 3 or anything like that at this point, or even 4 at this point, because 4 was way better than the season at the moment. Fingers crossed it's at least a step above the last two episodes, which is, I mean, it's really not that hard to do, but with Glee, I guess you never know. So episode 9, guys, if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and if you do want the early and the uncut reactions to Glee, then a link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below. As of recording this, they're around 6 episodes ahead on Patreon, and they're probably going to end up being more than that, so like maybe around 10 episodes ahead, because I think I'm going to get to episode 12 before I start uploading it back onto YouTube. So yep, and in the pinned comment down below will be a link to the charity for the month. If you want to get more information on what that is, just click the link, and yeah, let's do this.
I happen to know that eggs carry salmonella, and I like them cooked extra hot to kill any parasites. Rapido, por favor.
God, just piss on it. I would. Piss all over the food, Santana.
Quinn and Britt hated you too, and that's mostly just because you said.
Oh my God, Quinn!
Weird feet pointing out.
Yo, I forgot about Quinn.
I'm gonna be on the cover of New York Magazine.
I feel like this is my moment where I've really arrived.
I'm really, really happy for you.
Because even after you and I broke up, we were able to stay friends and continue our tradition of Tuesday lunch together.
When have you two ever been friends? Like,
I really wanted to get out of this place, you know? Expand my horizons. I don't think that's in the
wait, who whipped out a guitar?
We have, what, a couple more Tuesdays at McKinley?
A couple more?
Now, until graduation. Tuesday lunch is about music that...
Oh, they're going to graduate like midway through the season. Not the end.
Call you friend.
These two aren't friends. I mean, yeah, they are technically, but... Are those two still dating? I don't know if they broke up or not. I genuinely don't know.
And that is why we're going to settle this with a friendly little competition.
Great, so them was born frenemies.
Whoever wins will be crowned valedictorian.
Does anyone care? Who cares? Yo, it's kind of a vibe. It's kind of a vibe. A Santana and Rachel duet. Oh. Finally, a good song. God. How long has it been? Like 4 eps since we had a good song.
Okay.
Does she feel like she's in Rachel's shadow or something?
No need to write a speech. I wrote it for you. Please, take the fall for me.
No, it's not my fault you didn't apply to enough schools.
Maybe I was too
Great.
busy making costumes and
I mean,
waving fences,
fair.
swaying in the background, while everybody else was front and center. You always get everything you want, and I get nothing.
I mean, she really does have a point.
Excuse me?
that 180.
The school's been talking about it. Says the hag who vapor raped Blaine.
That was blown totally
Oh
out of
man, we're gonna bring that up again.
guy who could never love me.
You're McKinley's biggest bitch, and I'm gonna win this.
Okay. I don't really care who wins it though. I think Tina should win it, because she has always been pushed to the back. Like, that's not a lie.
Guys, we're in a band. We have to practice.
Kurt, I would think that you would understand all of the emotional stress that I'm under right now. And you
They're just in a band.
supportive. It's really hard being a star.
Oh god, shut up. Shut up.
Well, I think we should have a sing-off. Right here, right now. Little help, guys?
I can't believe I used to like the Will Schuster. All these looks. I feel like I'm watching Peep Show.
Now it's time for a breakdown.
God, Blaine really is just a shell of the character that he used to be. What does he do? Oh. Cool, let's push him out of the wheelchair. Mad. Mad. Jesus!
And dare I say it, you just might be the breakout star of Pamela Lansbury.
Oh, I am.
Sorry?
What?
Come on now. I mean, everybody's bringing something essential to the mix.
Would you teach me?
Have you ever played?
Oh, yeah, a little. I think I know the basic chords, but I'm nowhere near your level of virtuosity.
I'm not that good.
Oh, would you stop downplaying yourself?
Why are they all looking into the camera like... Am I watching The Office?
Dreamer, wake unto me.
Oh God!
Thank you.
Oh God!
How many more people do we have left?
Just a few.
One of them's gonna be sick.
Santana Lopez.
Oh, okay. Let's go! Oh, let's go. I didn't expect that, to be fair. I should have seen it. And she's taken Rachel's song. She's like, oh God. Oh my God, she's fuming. I kind of get it, to be fair. Like, your best mate's coming for your part. Give it to oh, yo, if he gives the part to Santana. Were contracts signed? Go on, Santana! Oh. Oh, she's still going in! Everyone's like crazy. They're like, what the fuck? I think he's actually in love. Rachel's like, shit, she's better than me. Fuck. Mad. She actually took Rachel's song and made it better. Look! Oh. Yeah, that was sick.
Rachel, why didn't you tell me about her?
Don't know about that. Do I go a 10? It's either a 9.5 or a 10. I'll go a 10. We need a 10. We need a 10 because it's been forever. So we'll just give her a 10. That was boss. Finally, Kurt, let's go. Show him who's boss. Go on, Kurt! What the fuck? That's Spider-Man. Why was he doing that? No, Adam does have a good voice. Like, you can't even deny it. Like, Kurt hasn't shined at all, this song. He's been actually getting destroyed. Kurt, you can try and do that upside down twirl all you want. It ain't gonna impress no one when you're getting destroyed. What is he doing?
It's gonna be my responsibility to sing it.
Do you know how insane you sound?
It was completely inappropriate of her to try out without telling me.
Hey, roomies. Talking about me?
No, why would
Yeah.
you think that?
Why did you audition without telling me?
Well, because I figured that we were going to fight about it anyway, so
Yeah.
we can go at it afterwards. That way you don't have a chance to torpedo me.
I mean, fairs. Because Rachel definitely would try to sabotage it.
You'll never be able to scratch that itch. You will never be able to look down on me and
Yo, she's gonna pull out a gun and shoot her.
I'm better than you then, and I'm always going to be better than you. You are short.
Yo, she's going in, to be fair.
Change.
Mad.
I think you should move out.
Mad. I knew something was going to happen. I thought he was going to throw a pillow at her or something. Jeez. I'm Team Santana now, Rachel. Sorry. I was anyway, to be fair.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me know so soon. Bye.
She got the part.
I'll see you at rehearsals, Barry. I'm your new understudy.
Yep. I mean, that was a given. Like, come on.
Valedictorian speech off.
Oh yeah, this storyline that still exists. We had like 15 minutes of. We had 15 minutes of genuinely good content. This is the worst part of the episode. These two, for sure. Everything else has actually been decent.
Today is to decide which of these speeches is slightly less awful. That being said, allow me to present absolutely no one's favorite new direction, Tina Cohen Chang.
Absolutely no one's favourite. I feel bad for the actress. Like, surely she knew she was playing a terrible character. Like, she is a terrible character.
Who is so intent on pushing people away that I pretended to have a stutter, which I now understand wasn't even that convincing. I wasn't even good at stuttering.
Is that? Oh, I thought that was it.
Someone, actually.
You're not going to say
In fact,
I.
That someone changed me.
Oh, don't say I.
And that person's name is Artie Abrams.
What?
Artie, wait, I'm really sorry. It was an accident. You're still one of my best friends, Artie. I know you know that.
Have I missed? I know they've been friends before, but I never felt like they've been best mates.
Consideration and ask that Tina be named this year's valedictorian.
I believe he should be given the title of class valedictorian.
That's good, but
Is it a bridge too far to call Artie Abrams an American hero? I think not.
It's no exaggeration to say Tina took my broken body in her arms and taught me how to love.
The ghosts of fallen heroes follow close behind. Rosa Parks, Mahatma Gandhi.
what?
Artie Abrams holds high the torch of dignity.
You put Artie on the level of Gandhi was a knob anyway.
I beseech you.
What are you doing?
Oh my lord, Rachel,
I have some bruises
pipe
that
off.
I'd like to cover up before rehearsal. Forgot how much room you need for all that hooker makeup you plaster on every day.
Really? Slap you again.
I would love for things to get physical. I will hit you so hard that you won't be able to wake up until you're old enough to be funny lady.
You will never play this part.
I actually believe that.
Girl's crazy on me and pushing me down the stairs and poisoning my oatmeal. But you're gonna have to kill me first. And even then, I will come back from the dead and I will play this part just to spite you.
Zombie Fanny.
Ghost, actually.
What's the point in an understudy? It's just if Rachel doesn't show up, right? So show up. Just glide into frame. I just don't get the problem. If Rachel shows up on time, then they won't use Santana. Unless I'm getting the wrong idea of what an understudy is.
But I do know what you're doing.
What's that?
I'm not trying to take over your band, man.
Oh, fair. He got onto that.
Right? I mean, that's why we've been spending so much time together. You guys are awesome. You're good people. You're talented. And you know what?
Are they, though? Because we've had, like, one rehearsal.
Well, the judges have spoken.
The winner is...
Morons, you split the vote, it's a tie.
Are you serious?
Elevate the
Is that even allowed? I don't...
Class valedictorian.
Who?
Oh, wait, what?
Glee Anderson.
Oh.
I'm
Oh, okay.
really sorry, guys. I feel terrible.
Don't be.
Do you remember the Warblers? Oh. My heart.
I have squatters' rights.
Kurt, you're the deciding vote.
Oh, well then I guess.
How about we just
Myself
don't
now.
decide and we just both live here?
I'm picking neither of you, okay? This is ridiculous.
Okay, you know what? Let me break it down for you. The sole
Rachel, get a
hope that the lead never goes on.
Never went out on that stage. This would be a very important job for her. And I'm a little disappointed you can't find the generosity in your heart to see that.
Thank you, Kurt.
You think that she is just some babe in the woods who's perfectly fine with living off of the scrap.
I don't know why this episode they're obsessed with looking into the camera.
It's been awful to us before, but I believe her now.
Look at that. Pasty Gay is siding with me.
I'm not siding with either of you. I just want to order a pizza, sit down, and talk this out.
You know what?
Kurt being the voice of
You
reason.
guys can do whatever you want in this apartment because I'm leaving. And let me tell you something.
Alright, bye, Rachel. I'm over it. Go.
Hey, leave the mattress though, would you?
I am on the cusp of something that most people never even touch.
Oh, we know, Rachel, but she hasn't taken the part from you. I don't get it.
One moment of this amazing, life-altering experience be ruined by two friends who aren't even my friends.
Just burst into song. I'd get if she went for her actual part. Like that, it would make sense. But like her said, it's like understudy. Who gives a shit? She actually is leaving. Woo! Really, Rachel? I'm pretty sure that'd have ripped out it anyway. How did they not cringe at that? Oh god, just such a baby, man. Fucking jeez. Alright, there we go, guys. That is episode 9 of Glee, season 5. The best episode since 6? Maybe the best episode since 3. Yeah, the quarterback, which is, you know, they're not going to top that episode because that's just a mad episode. For different reasons, obviously. Like, it wasn't, like, entertaining, but you know what I mean? It was, like, a well-done episode. Whereas this, I felt like, just in, like, terms of Glee episodes, it was probably the best of the season, minus, like I say, episode 3. Yeah, it was a good episode. There were still some things in there that I just couldn't get along with. Like, the worst part was Tina and Artie going after this, whatever it was. Yeah, that was the worst part of the episode for sure. It just felt like something that they're like, oh, we're moving away from this school and going to different places in 2 weeks, I think they said. So 2 weeks, which that'd be at 11 or 12. That'd be, there is an episode called New York, so maybe that's it. But I thought they'd be kind of going away at the end of the season. Like typically they kind of wait till the end of the season until they all move out or do something dramatic. Whereas here it seems like they're going to be doing it midway through the season. Which I think is a good choice, to be fair, because I don't know how much more of this like storylines I can take. But yeah, they have like 2 weeks left, and this is a storyline they gave Artie and Tina, who's just a bit of shit. That was the worst part of the episode by far. Kurt trying to suss out Adam, like, that was fine, but it made some good songs and they had some like good scenes. I didn't care too much about that Adam's character or that story at all about them being in a band, because it's like the band's broken up now, surely, because Santana and Rachel aren't getting along, so the band really doesn't mean anything at this point. So him trying to suss out kind of what's going on with him, it just doesn't mean anything. The best part of the episode by far was this whole 1v1 against Rachel and Santana. When Santana came in, when he's like, oh, we've got some more people auditioning, and Santana came out and took Rachel's song, that was like one of the best Santana moments. I love that. And she nailed it as well. So, and okay, here's the thing with Rachel, because I know there'll be some like Rachel fans that are like, oh, you're upset at Rachel. I understand why Rachel would be upset about it. My only thing is, I could be wrong, but I'm just going off what Rachel said in the episode. Santana is going for the understudy part, which means if Rachel doesn't show up to rehearsals or shows up to the actual, when they do the actual performance, then Santana takes over for that one performance. So, okay, so say with theatre, they do like 20 performances or whatever. Say 2 of those Rachel doesn't show up to, Santana will take over. Then she'll kind of have the spotlight for 2 nights, which would be cool, which would be good for her. Like, it'd be helping her out as well. But then there's still 18 performances there that Rachel would be in the spotlight for, and Santana wouldn't be doing anything. So it'd be a different story if Santana went for Rachel's part and then Santana got the part. That I'd like get it, because Rachel's worked hard to get to this part, and you know, to have it taken away from her by Santana, even though Santana knew she wanted the part. That I'd be like, okay, yeah, I understand why Rachel's upset and angry at that. But here I'm like, technically you could both share the spotlight if you like did it well. If you like purposely didn't show up for 2 of the nights and let Santana have the spotlight, like it could actually be quite beneficial for both of them to kind of go out and pursue their career. But Rachel wants to be selfish and kind of have the whole thing just to her, because she knows her thing, and it's kind of like, okay, but Santana has her dream as well, so I don't really see the problem with it. I don't know if I'm wrong then, soz. But like I say, I do kind of get where Rachel's coming from, but I'm definitely siding with Santana on that one. But yeah, that was the best part of the episode. They kind of had the best songs as well. I think they had like 3 songs in there that were really strong, and then Kurt had a song that was really strong as well, and Artie and Tina had some okay songs, I guess. There weren't any awful songs this one, which was a nice thing to have for once. So yeah, actually a very strong episode. I wouldn't say it was quite great. I wouldn't go as far as to say it was an 8 out of 10, because I look at some of the other 8 out of 10s we've had in the show and this just was not up there. But I'd still say it was a very good episode, so I'm going to go a 7.6 out of 10. The worst part of this episode for me was thinking about all the other characters, like Quinn, Mercedes, Puck, Brittany. I'm actually very happy Brittany hadn't showed up at all. That makes me happy, to be fair. So yeah, we have 23 episodes, or I think it's like 23 episodes left, so maybe 24. Very close. Well, not very close. We're getting there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know the episode down below in the comments. Like I said, if you do want this early and uncut reactions to Glee, then a link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below, where there are around 6 episodes as of recording this, but I reckon there'll be around 10 by the time this is up on YouTube. And in the pinned comment will be a link to the charity for the month. And I'll see you next time for episode 10. Until then, peace.